Hello everybody, welcome to Cat and Beats and welcome to episode 3 of... the hell was that? And in these episodes, what I do, they're all inspired from one thing, and that is that I film with my phone every day, some tips and tricks in the project or something that, really pulls the project together. I upload that to Instagram and then you have 14-second videos of little tips and tricks. Now, whichever one gets a lot of response gets a video made out of them, so that you can really hear what I was talking about in those 14 seconds. This time around, it's about, we're going to be talking about the hard pan left, hard pan right chorus effect, and why we're going to be doing chorus to begin with. That's all going to come now. Also, this track is from, quick shout out to Durus, Aurus Aquarium, and On an Island Records, and a producer, and I kind of forgot the name of it. It was a group effort. Anyway, check them out. They're blowing up in Kosovo, in that area, so it would be lovely if you check them out as well and help them out on their journey. So let's have a little listen. What we're going to be listening for is that the chorus kind of fills out the track, so there's a little bit more bass, a little bit more, snare body, a little bit more snare reverb as well, and specifically the vocals, that they go from narrow to wide. So yeah, let's have a listen.
I look at her eyes, she got no makeup. I wanna ride, she wanna wake up. Up to the skies, she let me take up. Shoot at her thighs, then I'll make her jump out the sky into the gutter. We from the gutter, ain't no water.
So just quick in between.
Up to the skies, she let me take. Smoke that dodo in front of boo boo.
Okay, so what is going on? Let's go straight to the vocals. Now, I didn't do the auto-tune. That is just the way the vocals are. So for some people, they hate auto-tune, but that's just the way this is. So please accept that and let's move on. Now, we have the vocals here, and this is pretty cool. So it was just one vocal take, as in literally one blob of audio that I got, and I thought, well, it would be nice to make a chorus instead so that we have a chorus feel. A song moves and needs to make you move, so when you come to a chorus, it should kind of, involve you in a way. But let's start look at these vocals, and I'll show you the chain here. The first thing that I have on this chain, after the usual compression and de-essing and those things, we have a Nectar 2 here. I'm not that cool. I don't have Nectar 3 yet. I only have Nectar 2 for now. And here we have these modules. So if you click on advanced mode or on overview, then you can go to advanced mode and then you can go to harmonies. Now the first thing that's happening is that the vocals by themselves only have this going on.
Jump out the sky into the gutter. We from the gutter.
And then I was thinking to myself, well, wouldn't it be great if we added some more robotic type vocals in the left and right, and then also use octaves. So here you can use voices, and you can turn them on like this, and you can do a voice that means like another note pretty much, one octave up or a fifth or whatever. So we're doing an octave up, and an octave down, and I'm panning them left and right so that when you turn this on,
jump out the sky into the gutter. Jump out the sky into the gutter. Jump out the sky into the gutter.
we're adding just a tad of sexiness to the side. So this is what it sounds like full blast.
Jump out the sky into the gutter.
Over the top, that's okay, and then a little under the top now.
Jump out the sky into the gutter.
But it really helps
Jump out the sky into the gutter. Jump out the sky into the gutter.
to give a little bit of ear candy and a little bit of love and attention to, the chorus itself. Then on top of that, I thought to myself, well, it's great. The vocals are still kind of just, what's it called? It's called center, left, right. So it's not really what I'm looking for yet. I tend to use this free ozone imager a lot because it doesn't add too much flavor. It just kind of helps things sit in a pocket. So here, have a little listen.
Jump out the sky into the gutter. Jump out the sky into the gutter. Jump out the sky into the gutter.
It's basically, when you have headphones on, it then kind of, it's not like on your ears, it's kind of just around it, and I really like that effect.
Jump out the sky into the gutter. Jump out the sky into the gutter.
And then without the...
Jump out the sky. Jump out the sky. Jump out the sky into...
Okay, let's keep on moving. So this is all just you know, getting the vocals bigger and bigger. So if we look at these vocals from the pre-verse to here, it's just slowly building into something a bit bigger. Then what the video is actually about is using the left-right. So I panned it hard left, hard right. I took literally a copy of this verse, panned it hard left, hard right. Took this delay button here and delayed it from each other so that you have a sort of slap delay effect. Here, let me show you what that sounds like.
Jump out of sky.
Here, wait.
Jump out of sky into the gutter.
Now let's put it in the center.
Jump out of sky into the
So now it's like
jump out of sky into the gutter.
like that. And if you just move these things from each other, you don't need to use exactly -9 and 11.
Jump out of sky into the gutter.
But then you open up the sound quite a lot. So you don't have to use that. Just experiment with it to see how far you can push it. Now, on top of that, if you use a chorus, what will happen is that normally if you do a left-right like this and you chorus it out with this delay, and then on top of that you put a chorus, generally speaking, you add this kind of tinny weird sound.
Jump out of sky into the gutter.
And it becomes even more auto-tuney.
Jump out of sky into the gutter. Jump out of sky into the gutter.
But I was thinking to myself, that's fine, because there's already a lot of auto-tune in it, and it will kind of just sit more together. So then we have this in the end.
Jump out of sky into the gutter.
And it's more of like a radio voice that I put in. I know there's a little tick in there, by the way. I still need to fix that. So this becomes a little radio voice, and then together with the main vocal, instead of having just the octave up, the octave down, now we also have a double up of the middle octave, and then you have a nice little vocal track.
Jump out of sky into the gutter. Jump out of sky into the gutter. Jump out of sky into the gutter.
And if we listen to that before and after,
jump out of sky into the gutter. Jump out of sky into the gutter. Jump out of sky into the gutter.
All of a sudden, like, the vocals will pop out. Now, obviously, there's a little bit more going on than just that. We're also sending to a reverb with a glue compressor and fun things. But also, I just want to stress this a little bit. When you're mixing your own songs or mixing in general, I find that if you help the chorus along, if it's just quite a simple like production, as in there's not too much going on, it's really nice to just help the choruses along. So don't see your mix as a static piece. It should also move around, just like the song is moving around as well. So for instance, I have this reverb that's opening up on the clap. I added a little bit of 909 body to the clap as well. Here, have a little listen, that you understand. So there's a little oomph, and then here it's just this. There's a little bit of oomph there, just tiny little things, and everything starts playing together. For instance, the bass comes in really heavy as well, with a little bit of stereo processing on the top end, and that's constantly moving around on this little flux part. So it's just constant moving, sexy stuff. Have a lovely day. See you guys. See you guys soon. Bye.